G'day everyone. We finally made it. We're now free. Free of time gates. Free to do as we like in this event. So, I reckon we'll do just that. We have one more quick fight here, just to kick off the epilogue, and then a bunch of duels to finish off afterwards and get some nice bonus stuff. Actually, going to put her there. Let's get the down and see. Huh. It's a very easy fight over against a 3 break bar, or a 2 break bar rather, 3 health bar. Musashi. Now this is supposed to be Saber Musashi, because she's a Saber here, but the model they use is Berserker Sashi, so figure that out. Meanwhile, notice that they force a story support on us for this fight. Wonder who that could be. Well, how about that? Might as well make use of the evade. Give a bit of a defense up. So she doesn't have too awful much health. She does bonus damage against non-sabers though, so do be wary of that. She blocked it. Well, that's a shame. Let's go ahead and give her another evade. Okay, fierce health bar's broken. So we get nice max HP up. She gets ignore defense, which basically means this is useless. But besides that, we might be able to loot MP here. Maybe. So the gimmick is, yeah, we bro, easy loops. Easy loop, easy life. So she's going to give herself a bunch of buffs, and then Siegfried's going to remove them all. It's quite hilarious. It's just, isn't your day, is it, love? Oh, the taunt that was on. I actually thought she had permanent taunt for this fight, but I guess it only lasts for a bit. So yeah, easy final fight here. I feel like the fight against Bunny Doria is quite a bit more difficult. And we get a very nice drop of triple Heart of a Demon God, which is very needed. Now we can actually level Heracles' attack skill to 6 as well. And after that, there's just a bunch of cutscenes, and then Hokusai will be made permanent. And then a great deal of missions are going to complete. A great deal of missions are going to complete. And we should end up with MP4 Saber Side as we collect our prizes there from said missions. The final copy of her is gotten doing one of the duel quests. We'll go do that when we're out of the way. It's quite easy. It's another one of those, you don't use your own team, you use a random NPC. Oh. Not sure if NPC is the right term, considering he's a summonable servant. We soloed the enemy with Siegfried, basically. So for now, the Brad owners have a single target saver. A very good one as well. Okay, I think this is the one that will kick off the actual proper epilogue section. And don't let all these new places popping up scare you. These are just basically single fights in each of them. If that, this area, for example, just has a cutscene. Okay, time to collect all these, which also unlocks the fights proper. Lots of collecting to do. As you can see, that one's where you get the 5th copy of the Suzuka's Gozen CE, and here's the reward of the 5th copy of Midsummer Memories, the damage CE, in case you didn't get a drop. Of course, we actually did get a drop or two in grinding the VIP Camelot quest, and here are duplicate copies of Saber Side. 3 copies, and if you were paying attention as the quests got pulled out. Here's a very lovely Arts Crit command card. Slap that upon an Arts card, and it's going to pack quite a wallet. We actually need to complete one more Camelot free quest to complete that. I ended up one short due to the way AP worked out after finishing the VIP quest. Okay, let's take care of this. She's a lot stronger now. And we'll go ahead and let's see, I think it's here. Yeah. We can go ahead and grab the final copy of it right here. It's a slight secret spray. By the way, if you're following, say, GamePress's guide, for some reason they didn't immediately have you run and do that. I was glancing at that earlier. I thought that was strange, because I feel like for most people it'd be like, hey, let's go ahead and get this final copy of the Welfare, especially since it's such a simple little deal. Just solo Siegfried. Now this first fight, he takes 1000 ticks of damage per turn, so that's something to watch out for. It's unremovable as well, so his disengage doesn't work. Basically activate Golden Rule, use your nice MP gain combo. Target Murasaki here because casters give the most MP refund. And then just NP next turn and easy as. And then we do the same thing for the next one. You don't even have to do this, and this is worthless, but and he's even got a heal. So yeah, this is certainly a lot easier solo than the Carmilla versus Brave Liz solo they had you do earlier in the event. Or at least more simplistic overall.
少し汗をかいたようだ。マスターも体を冷やさないようにな。 ラスベガス水着剣豪7番勝負グラス・オブ・ザ・ドラゴンジェット・ジークフリート対北海ダイバー愛のトレジャーハンターシグルド
Insert Spider-Man pointing at himself meme here. Wait a minute. Famous last time. Brian seems to not even attack until he's taken out as well, so it's pretty much actually a duel until then. Look, we can double heal even. Cheeky, cheeky. Let's go ahead and juice up his attack. MP bust a Brave Chain just to make sure Sigurd falls. Brienne will be easy as, of course, because she takes double damage, even if she somehow survives the MP. Which, at least on my main when I did this, she did a little. Yeah. Now we have the MP5 Saber Sight. Just like that. It's always nice when one of these mission events is like this, and by the time the time gate expires, usually there's only one time gate exactly 7 days in. This event is just an odd one, an outlier. It's also like a week longer than other events are. Wait. That's where we need to go. Right. So now we just go around cleaning up all these fights, starting with the Resort Hotel. So this is a fight against a Berserker, Assassin, and Archer. And the Assassin and all the enemies will start with 3 ticks of their MP gauge pre-charged, meaning the Assassin and Archer already have their MP ready to go from turn 1. So that's a bit of a theme. So we need to come up with some way to take them down quickly. If we had more charge available, we could probably one-time them with Zhong Yu here. Season Eye is always useful. Well, she'd be useful against 2 of them. Let me think. David's single target. Is you single target or is you AoE? I'm actually not certain. She is AoE. So basically, we need some team-wide protection. Let's see. I'm thinking. Okay, I think I have an idea. So this should kill David pretty easily from the beginning. So that's one of the MPs out of the way. And then our David, so we'll move Robin over here and swap him out for David, can protect us for use NP. And then we very quickly try to rush down Zhongyu before he blows us up with his AoE. However, before we do anything else, I think it's about time we actually MLB the damage scene. Yeah, we have an extra one. Good to go, good to go. Now, let's give it a try. Fortunately, we don't have a damage dealing caster because DW hates casters apparently. But no, that would be a mistake. Guess he'll just go CE-less. It's unfortunate, but not really a lot we can do to fix it. Right. I think we're good here. Really, the worry will be probably taking out you before she MPs again. Since she's an assassin, she only has a 3-bar gauge. We have a brave chain. A busted brave chain. Okay. So, David should easily die to the MP itself. Should. And I want to say that she should be able to take her down with the brave chain, even in neutral damage, but we'll see. Okay, let's give it a go here. Well, I may have overthought this just a bit. Reminder, guys, her SQL hits like a noodle, apparently. That's what they tell us. Which led to her getting buffed in JP. But, I mean, we take those. So there's the biggest fight. At some point or another we need to T2 and I'll just do that off stream. Grab a couple free quests that have skellies in them. Like 4 AP cost free quests. Easy as. Okay, next we will go to the Emperor's Hotel, where we fight a ruler, Mothman, with 2 rider mobs. Obviously, the ruler is the issue, so best thing to do there is bring a nice berserker, or if you have an Avenger. I'm curious, do we even have an Avenger on our friends list at anyway? I'll actually just check the friends list entirely and see. Okay. No Avenger there. Well, no. Unfortunately, Professor has Sama Ushi in this slot on event mode. Same majority here. Oh, this is a follow anyway, so it's not actually on the friends list. So yep, no Avengers. So we'll have to go with a nice berserker. Actually, no. We'll go with this C. So the thing that's so nice about Jolta here is that she has a 20% battery. It's even for newbie accounts, it's not. I mean, Marsh herself gives 20% battery. So getting 20% battery isn't the worst thing in the world. So if you can slap a 60 starting gauge MP, 60 starting MP on Jolta, this turns it to 80, and then 100 she can MP turn 1 without needing waiver. So 2 years from now, there's a very lovely Buster CE on anniversary rated up with Tomovic, which when MLB is 60% starting NP. It's full attack as well, so it's really brilliant. Most of the anniversary ones are mixed stats. And it's 10% Buster up, 15% Buster crit up as well. So it's a really bloody good CE actually. And Vitch is basically Buster Scotty. So she's a really good Buster support, offensive Buster support. That even enables some Buster looping shenanigans. So make of that what you will. I should have held on to that. Should have held on to that. Easy enough fight. What if the burn I get it? Yep. Speaking of burns, next up is a fight against an archer that has an unremovable 3 stacks of guts. Right over here. Meaning, if we inflict a burn on her, we can take multiple stacks of guts each turn. Sort of like I mentioned how in late Babylonia, there's some difficult fights for even Heracles to solo, just because of the way his particular brand of survival works, because of that. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of Buster support online, because this Archer boss does begin with quite a number of HP. $335k, I think it was. Something like that. I just did this fight, I should remember. 355. But yeah, similar to the way Heracles' particular survival gimmick can struggle a bit against dot damage. Didn't waste a tick of her evade this time, I remembered. Similarly to that, this boss also suffers from that. That being said though, it's pretty easy to handle regardless, just because it's not like she has much. She's going to revive with 1 HP each time. Oh, I forgot to do this. You talk about a welfare that needs to be buffed. They need to buff Nova. She's way too popular, bloody character, for them to leave her in such bad shape. And it's not like they haven't buffed. Well, that was 2 ticks. And then the burn will take the 3rd. So next turn's her last. They buffed Shiki, they buffed her MP. She was already really good too, so they just sort of like how Estrella is already insane, and then they're like, hey, let's buff her MP and give her Ignore and Bone. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. And they buffed one of Chloe's skills, although technically that was less a Chloe buff and more an indirect Ilya buff, or Ilya face buff. Or in Saber Lily, they've buffed a couple times now. But she's not quite like the other welfares. Now we can then we have a little scene at the Ferris wheel. Here's a fight against an assassin and berserker, each with like 160, 180 HP, K HP. Nothing too spectacular. I think we'll do this, I suppose. No NP gain for focus though, that's pretty sad. Do you have to crit? Do you? Fortunately, Berserker and Assassin are both. I'm pretty sure Assassin is similar to Berserker in that they're bad for MP gain. Will not swear to it though. We got really unlucky when it comes to MP gain here. It's a shame. Well, I think it's time to make the sacrifice for MASH. Actually, I can't bring myself to do it. Waste the invuln like that. Although, it's fine. Do this. Who knows? Maybe Guru will actually kill him. That crit. He very well might have. So long, fair eggplant. That wasn't this. We just can't get her bloody arts cards. It's actually a bit frustrating. Really is quite annoying. Oh wow. It's just the way it goes sometimes. See, once we could actually use her NP, things went very smoothly. Getting there was a bit more tedious than it had to be. RNG, why? Okay, next up, go to Himeji Casino for a lovely fight against two assassins, and of course we don't actually have any damage dealing casters around, Okay, let's get some battery gun. Well, it's just sad.
シールドエフェクト発揮します。了解です。やっちゃうね。
We want him to definitely get his MP first, so we'll put his card third. For the most game. Okay.
やり方を機能調整。
Do you have to crit though? Is that really necessary? I don't really think it is.
シェータさん頑張ります。
Targetable battery is just such an invaluable thing. Okay. If this doesn't, which you probably want, he doesn't have an upgraded MP, but he is MP5, so he's definitely going to do a number. Okay, the Brave Chain should get quite close. There she goes, evading. Luckily we have Ignore Invul on him for another turn. He didn't get any bloody cards though. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is one turn evade.
シールドエフェクト発揮します。
He's in dire need of a Star Gather. But
慌てない慌てない。
it's not to be. Joking. Well, let's Edenai finish her off just because she's a trooper. Okay, we're getting there. We're chipping away at it. The gimmick with that fight, I'm sure you've noticed, is on even turns, the enemy gets a particular buff. They get specifically damage plus. Or they will get an attack debuff instead. But on odd turns, this only applies if we selected the NPC support, which was Fuma. He would get either a crit or MP strength buff for the turn. So both of his potential buffs or effects are positive, but theirs were negative. Lovely set of items. And we need to go here, and let's get our final copy of Heavenly Demon Princess. This is a bit of a cheeky fight. Kid Girl, he's got 2 health bars. You clear his first one, and then he gives himself MP strength up, and he completely drains any and all crit stars your team may have generated. I actually want to. Alright, I want to try Enkidu, solo, but probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. Don't have any more lancers to slot in here. Oh dear. This'll work. Let's give it a try. So yeah, he will drain a total of 50 stars after you break his gauge. And as I've explained before, although it may have been a while before, 50 stars is the exact amount it takes to guarantee every single card will crit. All 5 cards will have 100% crit chance. So it's not the upper limit though. In Star Gen comps, it can get pretty insanely high. It's just anything over 50 is worthless because it doesn't do anything. Okay, who's going to have a turn of beat down here? They'll give them a good thwacking. As you can see, he does have his own battery, so that's something to keep in mind. And Kido's turn. Okay, the little bugger's got his MP, so we could save Marsh, but don't really have a reason to. That's amusing. But incidentally, they both have debuff cleanse, as you can see. And Kido's MP is pretty stout. As you can see. Lancer as a class is just absolutely loaded with brilliant servants, honestly. Just really good. Okay, what do we want to hit up next? What's this? Oh, that's what it is. Ah, here's an interesting fight. In Meiji. So this is a fight against Beowulf, and so his first health bar is just 150k. It's not too worrisome. Second health bar, or his final health, is 364k, and after you break his initial bar, he gains burn immunity, and he will get an extra tick of MP charge per turn. So it's kind of a race to knock him over before he gets too sassy with you. I'm actually curious, does he count as... No, he's chaotic good. Which makes sense. Now, one thing to take note of, his MP has sure hits, so evade won't work. So you will need to use invuln if you want to block it. I want to use though. What's that C even do? Oh, it's critical strength. Okay. Wait, is that full attack? Huh. How about that? I could have sworn it was mixed stats. I'm debating using armor mode. Just because of how much nonsense damage she'll do with her MP. In fact, I think it's what I used on my main, come to think of it. I know I used it for one fight. It may have been the Kid Guild fight. So, definitely switch over to this one because it has an invuln. Ku should be fine because he has guards. So he'd have to be MP'd and a follow-up attack. Yeah, he's one that definitely wants to create a lot. So, do be wary of that. We might break him here, I'm not sure. Yeah, easy. Easy as. Okay, he has 2 actions per turn. Good to know, good to know. I should probably go ahead and cast this just to get the cooldown rolling. Doing this just for some MP gain. I can actually, yeah, I can delay him with the charm for a turn, meaning might be able to get out of this without even taking a hit. Actually, I can sacrifice Mash as well. So long, fair eggplant. If this doesn't kill, which she has no attack up, so well, I don't know. MP3 anti-mail bonus is insane. I even doubt it. Uriel would have worked there as well. It's one of the it's a fight she can do fine in. That's a beauty of a command code right there. I think I've explained it before. Magus of Flowers, or Mage of Flowers, I guess they've changed it to here in Global. It really helps cinch up your MP game. Okay, let's take a crack at Roma. Perfect time to break out. They're getting such a damage boost here. Now here's his MP. Romulus is actually quite tanky. He's got lots of heals. And the guts. And his MP is AoE. So, to be wary of that. I actually had a bit of a rough go with him on my main, just because my card RNG was dreadful. I wasn't getting any Hokusai cards. We don't really have that issue right here though. Thankfully. So after break, he's going to give himself damage plus for 5 hits, healing received for 5 ticks as well, or healing received up rather. So his next 5 heals will juice him up quite a lot, and he will get 3 turns of attack and defense up. So he's going to become quite the tanky boy. We can burst him down fairly quickly after a break. But normally that's where our MPs come in, so hopefully we can actually get those bloody beams quickly enough. All roads lead to Rome, as they say. That's a lovely crit. Okay, we'll just keep critting then. Oi oi. Luckily, that's just what we needed. He definitely hits very hard even though he's doing half damage to these two. Another Lancer monument. And a gold fire. Okay, next up. This one can be quite the bugaboo, because we're going to fight against Achilles here in Requiem, and he has 2 health bars, both about 250k. But after break, he gets, for 10 turns, he will have a 50% chance of evasion for each attack for again 10 turns. So it's something that's very useful to have, is sure hits, which I'm not sure we really have access to. On this account. Wait, didn't one of the C's... Ah! Okay. No, we actually have sure hits on this account, thanks to last event. Also, there's a reason I pointed out it's very good to get this little beauty from the shop, because once it's MLB'd, it's 50% starting NV and permanent ignore invuln, and it's full attack stats. So that's really lovely. Oh, what that assassin was. Oh right, our assassin is Cedar Knight. Okay. Well, that's good. We got a bit of an arts team going here. take a good crack at it. Oh, bugger. I didn't switch C to nice C to the sure hits. Ah, blasted all. This is why we can't have nice things. It's alright, Azul. You tried.
シールドエフェクト発揮します
Hey. Well, that was lovely. Let's get some MP and star rate. I'm going to go ahead and do this.
頑張ります
It's quite possibly a mistake.
行きま
But if we can get our MP, make us quite tanky for a couple turns at least. Okay, unless he crits, yeah, she lives. Easy as. Let's hope she lives, because I can't pass this up.
す安い安い台無し戦いは勝つなり
Just had to do it, didn't you, lad? Just couldn't help yourself.
ヤバトの
How about more stars? Okay, okay.
やった何の園だ
That's too much MP gain and crit chance to not take a crack at.
子にして100の貫物先行サバーニーよ
そうあれ
準備完了だセリア
See you now. She can heal us out. And her skills will be back up quite shortly.
万々歳だ
Fortunately, he could theoretically quick charge into his MP, but hopefully he won't do that.
あさて
任され
やっちゃうね
Hopefully.
エドックはさつきの恋の吹き流し
Because it is AoE.
お命ちょうだい
And now he has 50% chance to evade. Okay,
よしよし白い
every attack. Here's a guards.
よしよし白い偉いね
See, the sad thing is, Selena is going to get her MP, but if she uses it, 50% chance of it missing, which is sad.
やっちゃうね
安い安いお命ちょうだい
Yeah, as you can see, it's a good chance of it missing.
クサントスバリウスペルトス命がけで突っ走れ我が命は流星のごとく 技なし
We take those. We take those. Fortunately, she doesn't have her MP gain up because I ran out of laws, so it's at 9 instead of 10. It is a shame. Otherwise, she would loop right here pretty easily. Okay, his invuln is 2 hits, so it's not a full 10 thing, so that's good to know, good to keep in mind. Meaning these two are going to go into the void. Where 100 Faces, or Asuka as I like to call her, comes in very handy is when she can loop her MP very quickly like she's about to here. Or like she has here, like she's already gotten it back. Because she keeps stacking these hearts downs and crit downs, and then the enemy is never going to crit, and they're just going to take progressively more and more damage, and she's going to loop even easier and easier. It's quite beautiful. Ku's MP has sure hit, by the way, so if we can ever get that charged, we'd be in good shape. But it's not to be. Okay, well, we have some crit styles per turn now. Also, here's why she's so good for this. Now she's got those back so she can heal. And then she can evade if she wanted. We're not going to do that quite yet though. We'll do this just for the game. It's probably going. If it hits, it may kill, but it probably won't. Oh, it hit. Okay. She didn't really even have any buffs, and it did that much just because of all the arts down that Asuka had on it. A lot of people sleep on Asuka. And they're worried about her third skill because, wait, it removes her buffs. It also cleanses debuffs. I think it does. Wait a minute. I'm not insane, am I? Don't answer that. Yeah, just buffs. Right. I was thinking Ku for some reason. But yeah, so the way the cooldown works out though, if they were all 310, like they should be, is generally after the effects of the first two wear off, is when you go ahead and pop your heal. And then the others come back, and once the effects wear off, you've got your heal again. Okay, next fight. We have 2 reward fights left. So the next is right here. This is against Mia, and the thing with him is you want to break his first health buff really quickly, because each turn he's going to gain attack and defense buffs, but he won't gain them anymore after his health bar is broken. First health bar is like 220k, second health bar is like 360. So you really want to let him down as quickly as you can, if at all possible. To be safer, I would like to use like Tamamo, but I have no way of letting her MP turn 1 on this account, because I need to come up with 50% charge, which is not something I'm capable of at the moment. Things will be much smoother once we get the SSR ticket next year and can grab waiver, unless he randomly spooks us before then, which the odds are not spectacularly high of doing. Well, we're going heavy. Almost as good a shot as we possibly can, because she's got a Brave Chain. The only thing that would make it better is if she had a second Buster card, which she doesn't. So that's a shame, but those are the breaks sometimes. I'd feel really confident she could do it with the Buster Brave Chain. He guarded the bear. Are you kidding me? That could very easily have came down to the damage roll. That's actually frustrating. Alright, well, let's get Q some charge. Yeah, he didn't get much of a defense up, it looks like. Still a bit annoying that we got that close. Oh, sorry about that. Came out of nowhere. Okay, he's got his MP's IRA, so we want to protect Shoulder. We'll have to do that number. So, try to continue getting some MP game. Quicker we can end the fight, the less chance something goes terribly awry.
I am the bone of my soul. Blade walks.
Wow, there we go. Which was a nice attack down. Which would be a shame if something happened to it. I thought he had a way of giving himself sure hits, but I guess I was mistaken.
ドイツ語の辞書を準備するわ。
ご所望かい。
叩くわ。手触りよ。その死ね。
Didn't block that bad.
その心臓もらい受ける。
So
修羅になるわ。
that was easy enough.
我が炎で溺れ死になさい。決め台詞としては
One fight left. Okay, needed that, I guess. There we got. So this final fight here is against Saber Shiki. She has 2 health bars, 250k and like 300k. At the start of battle, your team will be given instant death resist down, and then on break she will remove all your buffs and increase her own instant death chance. Basically, you really want to blow her up before she MPs. Luckily, since she's a Saber, a Saber that has no self-charge. In fact, she has a sort of a small heal that actually will remove a tick of her own charge. So that's good to know. But basically, you want to blow her up before she has a chance of charging too much. Because her MP is liable to. Do I want to MP turn 1? Or do I want to try out Squirtoria here with no starting charge? It's probably safer to do this because Chloe has an evade, so she's a bit more survivable. A bit. Well, we have a problem. Daddy's going to get his MP in time, but we'll see how it goes. Honestly, Chloe could probably solo this pretty handily, because on her own she can get, with full access to her deck, she can just, she has a better chance of looping pretty quickly. So her deck is double quick, double arts, single buster. So this isn't bad. Trade one of those quicks for an arts would be lovely, but we're also hurting because we don't have another sort of attack buff to give her. So her damage isn't going to be nearly as impressive as it could be. But it's a start. She gives herself sure hits on her MP, so that's lovely. She lowers the crit rate of the enemy, which is very undervalued by people generally. Like, people really underestimate how much. Recently in JP they've started giving sort of as a buff to your team, or even a passive that's certain that like Morgan and Caster or Doria have, where it's sort of an inherent chance to dodge crits for your team. Like Ereshia's buff, her MP buff, will provide that to the party as long as they're under the effects of a third skill. They have a 20% chance of dodging a crit. And by dodging a crit, I mean the crit misses and it's a regular blow instead of the critical. Just to be perfectly clear on that.
それね叩くわふん
Guess maybe mine should have bugger. What? See if we can't get a bit of game here.
いいわ叩くわふん行くわよ羅刹と化すわうまくいくといいんだけど
As you can see, she drains her own charge to heal. The more we can bait her into that, the better. Oh, I want to pass that up. So, we'll go and do these, and with that. Joke's on you, we didn't have any buffs to remove. Actually makes me a bit sad. We'll go ahead and do this. Slightly lower her attack at the very least. See, the unfortunate thing is, either way, the evade won't work because the instant death will evade can't dodge it. I don't even think Invuln can dodge it. Like if it procs, it procs. It doesn't have to do damage. It's a separate effect as opposed to the damage of the attack itself. Which is also why it's actually a detriment for it to proc first before the damage is dealt. Because, or at least for like arts MPs or quick ones, they don't get any refund if the instant death procs and then it doesn't actually hit the enemy afterwards. So what I'm getting at is we may have to do this just to give a bit of at least a chance here of dealing a nice amount of damage, because we're very likely to be wiped out by her NP once it gets off, unless we can get her low enough here that she will heal and get herself and give us an extra turn. We'll see how it works out though. It wasn't to be. We'll go ahead and go all out with the damage though. Shame. Shame she didn't get to crit.
えてな。
こっちよ。直視。
Okay, the instant death, it hit Robin, but it missed Chloe, who's the one we wanted to live the most, so that's fine. This fight's pretty much over though. Now, Guts will save you, of course. Well, kind of. You will revive after the instant death, but then the damage will kill you. So, instant death is just no fun, is what I'm getting at. No fun at all.
いいわ。そうしたいの？せい。どう？落とす。どう？
A buster hits just a bit, just a bit hard.
いいわ。今日乗った。
This should do it though.
こっちよ。そら、すんました。あれれ、これ。
It was closer than it needed to be because those two 50% crits, neither of them crit. We lost 2 coin flips. Yeah, that's about right. Now we have 1 mission left to complete and we'll have all of them done. All 100. So we'll have to do 1 run of the Camelot VIP.
ところで、パンフはしっかり確認しておくように。
What is that?
聞いてなかったは通らないからね。
What's happening with the audio here? Is it still bugged out? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's re-enter and see if that fixes the audio. Not sure what happened there. Very strange. No, it's still buggy. Huh. I guess we'll just mute then. That's fine. Shame no one's watching and I can make sure I'm standing alright. Okay, so 2 more. Missions completed. Mana Prisms. And another gold foe. So we need to do 1 more Camelot quest. So let's do just that. Also, we have this one, the big chance, the all-in, the big one, 50 million UV to enter, and if you win, you get 100 million in return. And this is the one that I'm wanting to See if I can't solo it with a rescue goal. But before that, we have okay, that's fine. Wait a minute. Alright, we got an extra drop. I was about to say, what's going on here? Switch back to this one. Is the sound any better? No, it still bugs out. Okay, I tell you what. I will we'll let the fight load in, and then I'll just close the emulator completely and reload it.
死力を尽くしてくるがいい。
Okay. I think the sound's fine now. Good to know, good to know. It's been a while since that's happened. Sound bugging out like that.
羅刹とガスは腕っこ
Okay, let's see if we can't chew down these massive health bars.
叩くはピョーンと乗ったはっせいありゃこれ修羅になるわはい何のそのかよ
Psychotorius, Arts cards are all in the third wave, the third turn.
羅刹とガスは いいですはいお任せよ
She definitely needs quite a bit of charge.
まだまだ風よ修羅になるわ はいお任せいいですね
Just keep brave chaining with Artoria, I guess. Something good's bound to happen, right?
風よ
There we go.
お任せよ
We're forced to lead off with her arts. So hope it's Bargo all. Well, that was 10-5 though, so we have a charge left. I hate to waste 26% of it. That's, 30% charge, but
正面から
we only needed 4%.
そういう
That's
突撃準備
oh, that's painful.
逃がしはしない
She's nowhere near getting her MP, so there's no need to throw a heal here. This should be wasteful.
それがあなたの決断であれば。
We definitely want her to get refund from this, so we'll do this. Because if Hokusai happened to crit, that'd be all she wrote for the dragon. Probably. Oh, Robin's still here. That's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing. She probably doesn't need this, but better safe than sorry.
いいですね。エロコはさっきの恋の吹き流し。しまった東海道東都長州野州美濃東海道ダメまだ
Just a little bit of damage. How about all those crits, eh? That's pretty nice, wasn't it? Growing trees, they do. Okay, that completes our final mission. Always need more Lancer gems. And now we've come to the grand finale for that this account can do on stream, I guess. After this, it's just trying to clean out the shop. Or at least the most pressing materials from the shop. Now it's a challenge quest appeared, but as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen because this is the big chance quest. Because all challenge quests are locked behind Arc 1 of the story completion. So we're still quite a ways from that. A bit shot. Definitely recommend going and grabbing these because just to complete your collection if nothing else. Now if you have no interest in Bunny Shiki or Saber Shiki boxes, then there's no need. Grab the gold foes. There'll be two attack and 2 HP ones available. Alright. And now we have so many more things we need. Always clean out the bronze mats. I definitely recommend doing that. Make that a priority. Monuments and pieces, of course, but okay, we don't really have enough of these to do anything meaningful. Eternal gear. So these lamps, pretty much worthless. Let me see. The odds are extremely low that you will have someone that needs them. Cedar needs 15 of them, funnily enough, so we'll need to grab 4. Well, actually we won't, because you're rewarded some when you go through Camelot. Now, the welfare that we get for Christmas, Nightingale Santa edition, she needs some of them. And funnily enough, Ibaraki Dorji Lancer needs them. So, twist of all twists, this account actually will need these. So I'm going to go ahead and snatch those up. Eternal Gears. Yes, everyone's going to need those. So that's good. Phoenix Feathers. You already know. Okay. Heart of a Foreign God. Definitely. Now, the Cursed Beast Gallstone. This is an interesting one because it's one of those in-between mats where it's fairly common to be needed, but okay, looks like we'll need. Okay, if I'm going to roll for, well, that's a long way away though. So, because the Avenger, she needs 55 of them in total, but she's a very long time away. And besides that, we already used 4 of them for, or rather, Assassin, who she needs 4 of them for Ascension. Presumably we haven't passed that point yet. We already have 5 though, when we just needed 4. Now Jolter will need 24 of them in total for his skills, so we'll go ahead and grab those as well. And we'll need to clear all this out as well. So basically, off stream we're going to be grinding these guys. Now here's a big one. Okay, Saber Monument. Obviously, Okusai doesn't need them because she's already max Ascension. Lan Li is going to need 10. Now he's a support, so we're still in need of an AoE Saber. So I may grab to be okay. So when it comes to monuments, a 4-star unit will need 14 in total for Ascension. 4 for 3rd Ascension, and then 10 for Final Ascension. A 5-star unit will need 17, so 5 for 3rd Ascension, and then 12 for Final Ascension. So we'll have 10 left, meaning to be safe, I'll probably grab 7 more of them.
ご存知ないようですね。華やかな場にはバニーの装いこそふさわしいもの。
Archer
サーラン
wise,
スロット、
we have Robin and we're working on David.
それが何か
We need an AoE archer. But see, where's David at? That's not David. This is David. Okay, we can actually ascend him right now. Now he's a 3-star, so he'll need 4 and 8, so he needs 12 total. So we'll have 4 left. So we could definitely stand to grab some more archer monuments. That being said, with David the important thing is just getting his 3rd skill because it's his charisma. It adds some offensive support to him. Well, right now he's purely defensive with his evade and small heal. And then, okay, assassin pieces, we definitely need those. We're going to need those as well, but unfortunately we have no way of getting them because those are embodiment of remnant mats and we're clearly not there. Okay, caster staff 6 4. So we have enough pieces there. How many caster monuments do we have though?
仕上がりはどう？ようこそカジノキャメロットへ。ここ
Because
は
we're good
ラ
on
スベガス
Lancer.
最高の社交場であると同時
Okay,
に
Rider,
至高の
we
ショップ
leveled Ushi.
ショップオーナーと
An
して
AoE Rider could do as well. We did get Rider Carmelo, so okay, we'll need those. Berserker we're good on, although we could use an AoE Berserker. But oh, we have Tomacat. I keep forgetting that we got 2 4-stars in our tutorial role as opposed to 1. We got Heracles and Tomacat. In fact, I've been holding off on Tomacat because okay, yeah, she and Heracles both need Heart of the Foreign Gods. Oh, speaking of,
よっ
there we go. Now going any further is where it starts getting a bit sketchy. Because he needs octuplet crystals, he's going to need a lot of them. And, well, we can only take 1 skill beyond 6 at the moment. We'll need 5 more gems to take a 2nd one. Also, since he's past this point, he's to the gold ones, we can start using the blue ones on Season 9. We definitely need to start raising her up. We can also go further here. Wait a minute. Where's Ku? Okay, we already got this to 10. We need 1 more Yggdrasil seed, and we can get that cooldown lowered. I think he's not going to be super Ku until we get him to 10, 10, 10, but he's still going to perform. I mean, he's already doing extraordinarily well. But we'll definitely be looking to grab another Yggdrasil seed and get 10 of cooldown off of this. The reason I was looking at that is because Ku needs a lot of these feathers to go further with I think we might be able to. Oh, bugger. Okay, we can make some progress here. Yeah, we're stuck needing feathers now, as usual. We have just enough red gems, because we go to 5, then we'll need gold ones. That actually helps him quite a bit, because that's turn a cooldown off both. I think this is 15% battery now, as well. So we just made him a lot more solid. Oh wait, did I really mucked up, didn't I? Oh no, okay. We're already past the ascension where he needed feathers. Oh. Although, do we have any? No, we don't. We need to get him to 70 and then final ascending. Luckily, lots of events coming up. We're going to get plenty of EXP, plenty more QP, plenty of skill gems, and plenty of certain mats as well. So that's going to be very lovely for us. But who can ascend now? There's no reason not to do this. One reason I was holding off was because Hans needs the homunculi babies. There we go. Got his charisma. So now you can juice up your party's attack a bit as well. Now really, he's fine like this, because we're going to be using him as a support, as opposed to a damage dealer. So it's his skills that are important, and now he has access to all of them. But we'll get him up to 60 eventually, so he'll at least be a bit tankier. That being said, where is he? Go and do this. Okay. It's taking those. Let's raise his charisma up some as well. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but we'll take it to the point where it's going to start. Okay, we'll stop there. Just slightly increase the amount of attack. Now, I'm fairly certain we'll, yeah. It's unfortunate, but not a lot we can do about that. Okay, who else we got here? Alright. Oh, we actually have some pages now. We want that leveled up. No, this one's stuck till we get more of the babies. We'll go ahead and go as high as we can on this one, because this is his absolute most important skill. He's going to need the void dust as well. So, oh, and those, but Ushi needs those. Where is Ushi? Oh, that's funny. There's Auntie Ushi. Yeah, she's missing the red gems. That's why she stopped there. Okay. I think we've done about as much damage as we can do with that. for the moment. Just make sure any upgrades. Okay, it should be alright. No one's using any of my sport lists, but might as well put the effort in regardless. What are we doing here? Okay, enough fiddling around now. We put it off long enough. It's time to take a chance. Now, I want to try and solo this. However, I will, because it's 50 million QP per try. If forced to, I will use these lads. So let's hope I don't muck it up too badly. Okay. Okay, she dodged it, guarded everything but the defense down. So, oh, it even tells you what the command codes do down here. It's interesting. Okay, let's give her a go. Hoping to get some in B game at least. Well, that was the worst thing that could have happened. We need him to die. Very much need him to die. Okay, he died at least. Now we have to hope they kill Leonidas. Quickly. I'm not going to hold my breath about that though. Okay, come on, hit him again. Good girl, good girl. I think we tank this.
固く縛るわ。
I was hoping that command card would be a bit more. A command code would be a bit more effective when it came to Stargather for her arts. We really would like that to crit.
反省するのだわ。
Okay, so that should break him to be certain.
逃がしはしないわ。
Okay.
明快の敵
Who says Buster can't loot?
ではこちら
Now let's hope this was a mistake. It's an AoE MP.
空間固定
Their MPs are horribly ganked in this quest.
全勝
Nothing tells you this, but they do a lot less damage than they should, as you can see. And she's counterclassing. Okay, so now we would want to probably cleanse the debuffs. Let me think here. Do I want to use this?
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。いいわ。でもまあ少しは優しくね。厳しくいくわ。天に絶対地に監獄
So similarly to
我がかかとこそ
Arsico, the way
するのだわ。
the rest damage is going to work here
逃がしはしないわ。
is she's going to
明快の敵だ。
ramp up because she's going to continuously give herself another attack up.
愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように晴れつく逃げ場はないわ。鉄拳
Each time she uses her MP and has her third skill available. Okay. Now this one is AoE and super gint, so I don't really worry about tanking it.
黙ってなさい。舌を噛むわよ。厳しくいくわ。でもまあ少しは優しくね。天に絶海地に監獄我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り反省するのだわ。気軽に行くからそこ動かない。逃がしはしないわ。
Oh, if that crit,
明快の
if that crit, that would have been so nice. We did break Medusa though, or Gorgon. Apologies.
時計を散るがいい
倒れるものですか。ハレルヤ。
Okay. We'll go ahead and do this. No, it really isn't. No, there's no sense in killing him just yet when we can do this.
でもまあ少しは優しくね。固く縛るわ。
Get her MP easily that way. Honestly, we could have just used our Buster. Come to think of it.
明快の敵だ。
恵みを授かります
Okay, good. No wasting turn on buffs. Ah, no, this is. Well, we definitely want to do that.
気に入ったわ。
So we just healed for 3k.
界までいいわ。地の底まで落としてあげる。
So if we kill him, okay, if he dies, going to instant recharge our MP. So I'm going to actually do this just to make sure he died. Well, no. Okay, let's get this the old thing here. If he died to the MP, we could actually use our busters to do damage to her. This one especially would do a lot of damage to her. Unfortunately, it's not the one that's critting, because this counters this will do 40% more damage to her than this one will. This one would do 20%. It's safer to do this, so I'm actually going to use this just to see if I can get a heal. Better safe than sorry. Okay, it killed anyway. And apparently, I was wrong about it being in time for us to get the 100% charge. I knew it. She tried to stun us there. The bugger. It's very rude. Now we just keep going. Good. Crits, the crits. That's beautiful. Loops for days. How long is this bloody chaos going to last? 2 more turns. If I knew that, I might have cleansed it already. We probably need to save this, just in case I don't get enough charge. And the question is, do I use this? Probably not. If she had already gotten her MP buff,
動か
she would
逃がさない
absolutely destroy
冥界の敵だ
this quest so hard. It would be hilarious. Because I'm pretty sure she'd get bonus damage against all three of them. I actually should check that. Okay, starting to get a bit worse on the HP here. But I think we'll be alright.
いい度胸ね気に入ったわいいのだわ冥界でもな少しは優しくね厳しくいくわ天に絶対地に監獄我がかかとこと冥府の怒り
Medusa doesn't, Gorgon doesn't have a damage cut anymore. So she's gone.
そこ動かない逃がさない
Now the real fun begins. Not being able to damage.
わからないように
Ah, bugger.
悲しいここに星のように逃げ場はないわ鉄拳制その程度で倒れるものですか
That was unlucky. That was so unlucky. Quick charging into her MP with a lost action. Alright.
これでどうか
いい度胸ね気に入ったわ
All I had to do was use that. But I should have actually.
ではお見せしましょう
いいわ地の底まで落としてあげる
これこそがアスカロンの真実
I'm annoyed. There's my only shot.
罪あり
At no, actually I can try this again on my main because I didn't do this quest yet on my main.
きった
エルモピロイ
I even get more unlucky on that though.
お願いネスラムタイヤ冥界の守りを知りなさいこれが私の空気がるいる彼ら乗ってきたわよ
Yeah, you're not going to do any damage to Martha until you get through her damage cut.
固く縛るわ厳しく固く縛るわ
Speaking of damage cut, how's she doing such little damage to George? Come now. Don't troll us like this.
冥界の敵だよこうしなくちゃわからないように
Yeah, she even has a she even has a battery. Right, I definitely should have. I'm a big dum dum.
お任せをお任せを
でもな少しは優しくね
Her damage cut's gone though,
やるのだわ
so now she takes a lot of damage
愛を知らない
from arrests, busters.
逃げ場はないわ鉄拳制裁ハレルヤ
You're joking. Leo, why?
行くぞ
でもな少しは優しくね
If these two taunt wolves are too bloody tanky, and we end up getting knocked over here, I'm going to be so sad
乗ってきたわよ
because that very much looks like what's going to occur. Listen, lad, you're level 1. She's level 80. I know her damage is gimped, but mercy.
固く縛るわ。飛び込めてあげる。こうしなくちゃわからないように。
Raid boss Dan. Bugger. Fortunately. Now he's worthless because he doesn't have taunt.
死の女神、エレスキザルが命じます。いいのだわ。でも厳しくいくわ。
I get paid enough for this.
天に絶対、地に監獄。我がかかとこと冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。気が許される。やるのだわ。逃がしはしないわ。冥界の赤雷。
Come on, attack George. You know you want it.
星のように晴れつ。
Cheeky, cheeky.
そんなの見たくないのだわ。ハレルヤ。いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。地の女神、エレスキザルが命じま
It's
す。
fine. It's fine.
いいのだわ。
She'll get him next time.
固く縛るわ。
Right?
天に絶海、地に監獄。我がかかとこと冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。気が許される。そこ動かない。私のものになりなさい。乗ってきたわよ。ハレルヤ。
Okay, I think this raid boss is finally about to die as well.
でもな、厳しく固く縛るわ。
Bugger all.
やるわ。そこ動かない。逃がしはしないわ。冥界の赤雷よ。愛を知らない悲しい
Okay,
星のように晴れつ。
time to win the video game. Mercy.
これでどうか。
いいのだわ。でも固く縛るわ。お願い、イスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私のクルキガルイルカルだ。みんな無事？そうならよかった。
So yeah, Rescue's a very good unit. Just don't be a dummy like me and not use your invuln when you should. I have no idea why I didn't. I was even thinking of it at the time. But I chose to lean towards my pessimistic side of, the moment I use it, she won't quick charge. But it's one of those catch-22 things. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So we're very close to a level. Event shop
ようこ
wise,
そカジノキャメロットへ。
pretty much
ここはラスベガス最高の社交場である。
mostly the bronze mat that we need. So that's what I'm going to be grinding for off stream. I think the best place to get them is this one. Yeah. So break your assassins out and have a picnic. Oh, come to think of it, we wanted, or we're hoping to get bonus summon, weren't we? Although I think we needed 3 summons and we only have access to 2. Oh, this is the worst. We should get a ticket though soon. So we'll hit our bonus there. We'll go ahead and do this though. Whatever we get from these with the bonus of be 4 summons is it, because from then on it's save time. Oh, that was a big tilt. Thought I'd already done this. Likewise. Well, you can't win them all. That's been this event. I'll tell you what, I want to try that quest again. I want to try that solo again, so I'm going to switch to my main, because that's bugging me. I really wish OBS wouldn't close the bloody screen on me. It's quite frustrating. Bugger all. He wants to be stubborn. I'll actually have to support George there. Is this thing still not working? Hold on. There we go. Bugger. It did it again. I'm about to write a strongly worded letter to OBS. quite strong indeed. Okay. Let's boot this back up yet again. Okay, are we alive? Okay, seems good. Seems good, okay. Let's give it a go. Now, the good news is, since we're double Leo or double Giorgio this time, we won't have the rigmarole of Leonidas not dying when he should. It's very sketchy to have a one-turn taunt like that.
戦いは苦手だが、俺に世界のことは聞く。では、行くぞ。お任せを。
厳しく固く縛るわ。
Okay.
やるのだわ。話はしないわ。
恵みを授かりました。
ハレルヤ。
これでどうかな。まさか。これでどうかな。はい。
固く縛るわ。でもな、少しは優しい。そこ動かない。逃がさない。
ではこちら逃がさない。
せい。
George? Why are you not dead? Why are you still kicking? Kinda need you to die, man. Sorry to say. Well, we know we can at least stay Arjuna's MP pretty easily. How are those for crits though? Bugger.
冥界の石雷。
悲劇をもって衆生を救わん。シーバのご好よ、崩壊とともに押し寄せよ。パシパタ、はじけて落ちよ。
倒れるものですか。
では、行くぞ、マスター。
MP get 2 more turns on those. Now
ダメだってば。
we use
今格好つけてるんだから。死の女神。
skills. Okay.
「黙ってなさい。舌を噛むわよ。固く縛るわ。でもな、少しは優しくね。天に絶対、地に監獄。我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。気がいる彼ら。
Okay, we broke his bar.
逃がしはしないわ。冥界の石雷。
恵みを授か
しここに星のように晴れつく逃げ場はないわ敵完成そんなの痛くないのだわ
That was pretty fun. I'll say we do it again.
いいわ血のでもな厳しくいくわお願いネスラム隊よ冥界の守りを知りなさいこれが私の空気がいる
Oh, hello, Nita Chris.
そこ動くな逃がしはしないわ
Okay, let's hope. There we go.
乗ってきたわよ
There's definitely a point where we need
気に入ったわ
to use our buster up.
いいわ固く縛るわ
I'm going to keep using this one because in the 1 out of 3 chance we get the 500 heal,
厳しく
that
いくわ
adds up over time. And if we get the stars, well, it's 1 extra star than the other one with Jen.
地に監獄我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り反省するのだわ気軽いるからだそこ動くな
Okay, we broke
逃がしはしないわ
Gorgon again.
冥界の敵だよ
It's good to know.
ここに我が宿業を解き放とう神と人の子として罰を下す見るがいいこれが崩壊だ
倒れるものですか苦しむハレルヤ
Now, I'm not going to make the same mistake this time. I'm going to actually if I don't kill him now, he's going to have 100k more health.
厳しくいくわ固くでもな
Do
少
this.
しは優しくね
It's better to guarantee that.
閉じ込めて
So if we're killing him in time, glad that crit or the damage cut was going to really muck us over. So now we have lots of overcharge.
ハレルヤ
See, that's what I expected to happen last time, where she wouldn't quick charge. That really bugs me. But
ちょ引っ張らないでも
works out fine.
ういい度胸ね気に入ったわ
Definitely want to break her so we can get her stuff ticking away.
固く縛るわ
Her damage cut ticking away.
天に絶対地に監獄我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り反省するのだわ気軽いるからだそこ動かない逃がしはしないわ冥界の敵だよ
Okay, they're both broken. We're involved. They're both going to use their MPs.
返してやろう時計落ちるがいい
倒れるものですか愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように晴れつ逃げ場はないわ敵完成その程度で倒れるものですか
苦しんで
わ。地の底まで落としてあげる。厳しくいくわ。固く縛るわ。
Probably would have been better to focus on Martha there, honestly. May have been a mistake.
冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がいるからだ。そこ動かない。逃がさない。
That's what I was hoping for, though. The
冥界の積乱雲。乗ってきたわよ。
heal. Ah, she got her health anyway, so now it doesn't matter. It is a shame to use this on 5%, but don't really have much choice.
いいわ。地の底まで落としてあげる。固く縛厳しくいくわ。
I think we need to start focusing more on making the crit stars. Since that art card has not a very good chance of
反省するのだわ。
critting.
そこ動かない。逃がしはしないわ。
Yeah, we're in quite the mess now. We don't have any charge, so we can't MP again. Oh, but she can sure crit. Now we have no protection against air MP. It is a shame.
でもな、少しは優しく厳しくいく。でもな、少しは優しくね。閉じ込めてあげる。そこ動くな。冥界の積乱雲。愛を知らない悲しみ。ここに星のように。
Ah, she got the defense down again. That's really unlucky. That did a lot less damage than it did last time, though. And we didn't have our defense up. How bizarre. There she goes again.
いいのだわ。でもな、厳しくいくわ。 お願い、レスラムタイヤ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが
Just have to try and survive 2 more turns. Okay, Martha no longer has the damage cut. We're definitely cleansing that chaos. We're not going to make that mistake again. Well, the good news is, as long as Martha does a double quick well, she shouldn't have a chance to MP this turn. So I think we might have recovered.
厳しくいくわ。固く縛るわ。厳しくいくわ。でもな、少しは固く縛るわ。閉じ込めてあげる。そこ動くな。
Good, we got a heal there. That's always welcome.
冥界の積乱雲。こうしなくちゃわからない。
Alright, she has guts. So Gorgon got 2 turns there.
いい度胸ね。死にたわ。地の女神エルシキガルが命じます。 黙ってなさい。舌を噛むわよ。厳しくいくわ。でもまあ少しは優しくね。天に絶対、地に監獄。我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。気軽いる彼ら。そこを動くな。逃がしはしないわ。私からやりなさい。愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように晴れつく。逃げ場はないわ。
Gotta be back.
その程度で倒れるものですか。
Now in this case, we definitely want to.
いいわ。地の底まで厳しくいくわ。固く縛るわ。でも固く縛るわ。
Do this. Because we should be able to kill her.
冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がいる彼ら。
That should have popped the guts. And then these.
逃がしはしないわ。乗ってきたわよ。
Let's just pain Becco. Oh, never mind.
引っ張らないで。いいのだわ。固くし。でもまあ厳しくいくわ。
Okay, I'm going to say this is enough.
天に絶対、地に監獄。
I guarantee,
我がかかとこそ
because I'm not super experienced with soloing with units and stuff, so I guarantee they could have been played much, much better.
やるのだわ。
And she pretty comfortably did it.
みんな無事？そうならよかった。まだまだ気をつけていきましょう。
Okay, so I can be pretty satisfied with that one. There's a rescue goal, everybody. She gets a banner next year, so take a crack at her if you like. Whew. Bit nerve-wracking. I think that about does it for this event, though. So, I suppose stream-wise, there's not a lot to do for FGO until the next event, which will be a while, because this event still has, what, 8 days? So just cleaning out the shop, and I suppose if we clean out the shop quickly enough, we can, I don't know, I was going to say we could get started at the next part of the story, which is Camelot, but sure, that would be very smart of us to do until we get to really strengthen our team with the stuff we get from the lottery. So I guess I'll just stream other games in the meantime. So yeah, that's been Summer 4. There'll be a rerun of it next year, probably before the anniversary, because we typically get the summer rerun before anniversary, and then the new summer afterwards, whereas JP gets anniversary and then the summer events, both of them. JP's summer's really late this year, some of it's not going to be till next month, when it should be right now. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this stream. I'm pretty happy we were able to do a successful Ereskigel solo. So really, the big difference was me just not using the bloody Endbone and banking on the whole quick charge shenanigans. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time, where we will, I don't know, maybe we'll go back and stream some Apex or something. And then laugh at me missing all my shots again. So until then, see ya.